Morning, guys. Let's see. Just something to occupy our time today. I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on how to reload Magtech brass shotgun shells. They look pretty much like this when you get them out of the box. I've already fired this one once and cleaned it up. Let me go through the process of showing you how to do this. Alright, the equipment that you're going to need. I'm reloading these with red dot shotgun powder. So we'll go from here. 18 grains measured on a scale of red dot shotgun powder. Now these brass shotgun shells, even though they're 12 gauge, you need to use different reloading materials inside. So I've got 10 gauge overshot cards, 11 gauge 1/8 inch thick nitro cards, 11 gauge fiber wads, and then I've got some standard Winchester 12 gauge plastic shot cups. The plastic shot cups normally come like this, but I trim the little piston off the bottom to make them work good in the brass shells. For shot today, you can pick these up fairly cheap on the eBay. It's a 5-pound bag of lead, but they're known as weights for scuba diving, so they work pretty good. And in here, they're about number 4 size shot, so it's pretty universal. They're not perfectly round, but they're good enough. And then I've cut down a little 12 gauge hole to do a 1 ounce measurement of shot. So, you just cut it down and have it ready to go. Alright, let me kick this camera around here. See if I can't do this without screwing anything up. Let's see, no, I'll just do it this way. Alright, spent primer, little brass piece here that I happen to have a hole in. We'll take a punch, put it down inside the primer hole, pop it with a hammer until it comes out nice and clean. Throw the spent primer in the trash. Grab a new large pistol primer. That's what goes in these things. Lay it down on something solid. This bench vise will work just fine. Get it lined up like so. I happen to take a little socket, put down over the little nub that's down inside there, and give it a pop. And just like that, you've seated a new primer. Alright, now after that, you simply take your measured powder, put it down in a hole, like so. Alright, then you take the 11 gauge nitro card and you put it down on top of it. Doesn't take much, they slide down just nice. Don't pack it too tight, just a little bit. After that, you take the 11 gauge fiber wad, push that down in there. Again, it doesn't need to be crammed down in there real tight. Push. And then your cut plastic shot cup slides ever so nicely down in here now. Then you take your measured ounce of shot, dump it in. I dropped a couple of them. Pick them up off the bench and toss them in there. No problem. And then you take your 10 gauge overshot card and you stick it down in here like so. Just like that. You take a little bit of Elmer's glue and you put a bead right there to hold the card in place, and you set it aside to dry, and you're good to go. You're done. Seriously, it's not that much to it. Again, I'll hopefully you guys, that was enough to do it with. You see my tools that I'm using. Basic, simple stuff. It's a little 10mm socket on an extension, and a little metal rod. Push it all down in there with. Some people like to convert these to shotgun primers. I don't see the point just yet. Even though the shotgun primers are pretty popular, pistol primers, large pistol primers are available as well. So that's about all I got for you, fellas. Hopefully that showed you a little bit of something and you enjoyed it. I'll catch you later. Bye.